know, Heavy D and I, probably like peanut butter and jelly. You know, we make a really good sense, but we're very different from each other. I'm obviously the jelly, I'm sweet, and I'll make you fat. And he's the peanut butter that, you know, gets the work done.
We're like the perfect yin and yang. You've got Diesel Dave, who he's a man of the people. Everybody loves Diesel Dave. While I'm able to keep us on course and make sure that we continue making progress, continue finding these really difficult missions and solving these difficult problems. So without Dave, I'd be nothing.
So recently we've started doing something new. It's recoveries, where we see somebody in need, somebody stuck in the river, a snowbank, in a lake, and we'll go there and we'll use our military equipment and the knowledge that we know about rigging and basically winching people out of bad spots and try and save these people.
Honestly, Polaris vehicles are the lifeblood of our operation. They are the main support vehicles that kind of keep everything moving. I, myself, along with everybody else, you know, you have doubts when an electric vehicle hits the market. What's the battery gonna be like? What's the range gonna be like? But I do know that Polaris is all about quality, they're all about performance, and they're all about longevity. So I knew that whatever they released was gonna be good. So when we got our hands on the XP Kinetic, I was really excited to see what the performance was about. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is very sincere, this is 100%. It outperformed all my expectations. I have high expectations of all my Polaris products because I use them literally every single day, whether it's for work, saving somebody's life, or just taking my family on a ride up in the mountains. I depend on these vehicles to perform exactly the way I need them to. I mean, this thing is quiet, it's powerful, it's got all the right parts and pieces to be able to do a job, work hard, but also be really, really enjoyable to drive.
What's really cool is I look at all the other Polaris vehicles and I look at the Kinetic, and it's kind of like an evolution. It's just getting better. First thing that stood out to me is when you step on that accelerator, it will throw you in the seat. It's got so much torque and get off the line. I felt like I was drag racing around the lot. And I'm in the Ranger, that's a utility vehicle.
I was shocked. I mean, the acceleration was literally mind-blowing. But then what continued to stand out to me was the fact that I could drive that vehicle hard all day, up and down the hills, through the mountains, you know, moving parts and equipment. And the range anxiety that I thought I was gonna have, watching that battery, watching the gauge, I quit looking at it because it performed exactly how it told me it was going to. The range was spot on for me, and that's one thing that I was very, very happy about because it was something I was a little worried about.
You know, I come from a world where you gotta bring your vehicles in, you gotta change the oil, you gotta do some maintenance. Being that this is all battery powered and there's not an internal combustion engine, there's not really a whole lot of maintenance to do. So the future of maintenance on these is gonna change. There's gonna be a lot less, I feel like, and we're gonna have more time to do more fun things.
I mean, it's all solid state stuff, and you've got the motors in there that are all sealed. It's very user friendly, and the packaging is amazing. The way that Polaris was able to stuff the motors and the battery and everything in such a consolidated area, but still make it easy to clean and easy to access different areas. Honestly, there's more room than I've ever seen on any Polaris vehicle as far as down the engine compartment.
There's a lot of reasons why I choose Polaris when it comes to my daily life, with work, with play, with everything. It's A, comfort, it's A, their power, but mostly their reliability. The fact that I can go and get in one of these Polaris vehicles and just go and not have to worry about it breaking down on me is the best. Or if somebody calls me in the middle of the night and they're stranded, I know that Polaris is gonna run like a dream, especially this new Kinetic.
You know, when it comes to the Polaris lineup, I'm usually jumping in my Razor if I want to go for a fun, sporty ride. The Ranger typically is what I load up for work. Totally different case with this vehicle. I jump in the XP Kinetic Ranger anytime I want to just go have a really good time and a comfortable time. And the way that we drive our vehicles, it's nice sometimes to get a little peace and quiet. And when you're out on the trail and all you hear are the birds chirping and the hum of the tires on the trail and there's no engine sitting there screaming at you or getting hot, it's kind of a cool feeling, and I really enjoyed that more than I thought I would. It's pretty cool to see that Polaris was able to come out with something that wasn't just a race to get to the market, but instead they came out with something that was actually going to be sustainable. People are going to be stoked. You're not going to have this world of everyone saying it didn't do what you said it was going to do. The battery isn't lasting. Now, I can tell you right now, it's going to, and people are going to be very, very happy with this product.